The principal called me to her office at 2:15 on a Tuesday afternoon. She said, "We need to talk." Her voice was different, cold. I'd been teaching high school English for 15 years. Same school, loved my job, good relationships with students, no disciplinary issues. I walked into her office. The district HR director was there, and a police officer. My stomach dropped. "Mr. Patterson, we've received a serious allegation," the principal said. She wouldn't make eye contact. "A student has accused you of inappropriate behavior." The words didn't register at first. Inappropriate behavior. Me. "That's impossible," I said. I haven't done anything." "The allegation is specific. We're required to investigate. You're being placed on administrative leave, effective immediately." Who accused me?" "We can't disclose that during the investigation." "What am I accused of?" "Inappropriate touching. In your classroom. After school. On March 14th. March 14th. 2 weeks ago. I tried to remember. After school that day. I wasn't even here after school that day. I had a dentist appointment. I left at 2:30. Do you have proof? Yes, my dentist. My wife picked me up. The office has records. We'll need documentation. But for now, you need to leave campus. You can't contact students. You can't return to school grounds during the investigation. The police officer hadn't said anything, just watching me. Am I being arrested? No, this is a school district investigation first, but I'm required to be present for these conversations. I was escorted to my classroom to collect personal items. Students watched through windows. Rumors would spread in minutes. By the time I got to my car, I was shaking. 15 years of teaching. Gone in one accusation.
The next day, the story hit local news. Here's the headline: High school teacher suspended pending investigation into misconduct allegations. They didn't name me, but in a small community, everyone knew. Parents started calling the school, demanding I be fired. Social media exploded. People who'd never met me were calling for my resignation, my arrest. Worse. Some were my former students, defending me, saying the accusation had to be false. Others said, "Where there's smoke, there's fire." I hired a lawyer immediately. She reviewed the allegation. "This is detailed," she said. "Specific time, specific location, specific actions." None of it happened. "I believe you," she said, "but we need evidence, not just your word." I provided my dentist appointment records. 2:30 p.m. appointment. Confirmed. My wife provided testimony. She picked me up at 3:15. Security footage from the dentist's office showed me in the waiting room at 2:45. I couldn't have been at school. But the school district's investigation moved slowly. Weeks passed. I was still suspended, still paid, but barred from school. Barred from coaching the debate team I'd run for 12 years. Barred from attending my own students' graduation. Barred from my career. My lawyer pushed for details of the accusation. Finally, the district provided specifics. The accuser claimed I touched her inappropriately in my classroom at 3:30 p.m. on March 14th. Asked her to stay after class, closed the door, made advances. All completely false. But my alibi was solid. I'd left school at 2:30, 40 minutes before the alleged incident. My lawyer presented this to the district. "That should end the investigation," I said. "It should," she said, "but they're still investigating." Because the accusation existed. And in situations like this, proving innocence isn't enough. You have to prove the accusation was malicious. You have to prove it was a lie. Not just that it didn't happen, but that the accuser knew it didn't happen. That's much harder. I asked to see school security footage. My classroom had a camera in the hallway outside. All classrooms did. Security footage would show who entered and left my room that day. The district said footage was only kept for 30 days. March 14th was 42 days ago. The footage had been automatically deleted. Convenient.
The school board scheduled a hearing 4 months after the accusation. Public hearing, open session. Parents packed the room. Some supported me, most didn't. "We can't have accused teachers in our schools," one parent said. "My daughter doesn't feel safe," another said. My lawyer presented my alibi, dentist records, wife's testimony, time-stamped documentation, proof I wasn't at school when the incident allegedly occurred. The accuser didn't attend the hearing. Her parents sent a letter. "Our daughter has been traumatized. Making her testify would cause additional harm." So I couldn't confront my accuser. Couldn't ask questions, couldn't present contradictions. Just my evidence against an accusation. The board deliberated for 6 hours. Their decision? Insufficient evidence to terminate, but recommended I not return to teaching for the good of the school community. Not fired, but not cleared, just removed. They offered a settlement. Resign voluntarily, receive 1 year's salary, sign an NDA. "Take it," my lawyer said. "You won't win this, even if you're innocent." I refused. I wanted my name cleared, not a settlement that implied guilt. So I sued. Wrongful suspension, defamation, violation of due process. The lawsuit dragged on for months. My savings depleted. My reputation destroyed. No school district would hire me, not with pending litigation, not with an accusation on record, even if unproven, even if I had an alibi. The accusation itself was disqualifying. Then, 8 months after the accusation, I got a call from a former student, Emma, senior when this started, now in college. "Mr. Patterson, I think I have something that can help."
Emma had been in my 6th period class, the day of the alleged incident, March 14th. She'd recorded part of the class on her phone for a project. The video showed the classroom, students, me teaching. Timestamp, 3:22 p.m. 8 minutes before I allegedly closed my door and assaulted a student. Except in the video, I'm telling the class I'm leaving early for a dentist appointment. "I'll be gone tomorrow too," I say in the video. "Ms. Rodriguez will substitute. See you Thursday." Students start packing up. The video ends at 3:27, 3 minutes before the alleged assault. But more importantly, the video shows me dismissing class early, announcing I'm leaving. No students stayed after. I left with the students. Emma had forgotten about the video, stored on her old phone. She'd just found it while transferring files to her laptop. My lawyer submitted the video immediately. Clear evidence I dismissed class and left. No opportunity for the alleged assault. Combined with my dentist alibi, it was definitive proof. The district's lawyer contacted us within a week. "We're prepared to settle. Full reinstatement, back pay, public statement clearing my name, and acknowledgement the accusation was false." I accepted. Not because I wanted to settle, but because I wanted it over. The public statement was released. After thorough investigation, including newly discovered evidence, the district has determined the allegation against Mr. Patterson was false. We apologize for any harm to his reputation. Barely made local news. My suspension had been front page.
My exoneration was 3 paragraphs buried in Section B. The accuser was never named, never charged, never faced consequences. Dismissive, they said. Counseling services provided. Matter closed. I returned to teaching, but it wasn't the same. Parents questioned my presence, some students were uncomfortable, administrators watched me constantly, every interaction documented, every door kept open. I lasted 1 more year, then I resigned. Not because I was guilty, because the accusation never really left. Cleared doesn't mean restored. Exonerated doesn't mean trusted. The community moved on, but I never got my career back. Not really. 15 years of teaching, 2 Teacher of the Year awards, hundreds of students whose lives I'd impacted. Gone, because one person lied, and the system believed the lie before seeking truth. So here's my question for you. Should accusations require evidence before punishment? Should due process protect the accused? Or should we err on the side of believing accusers even when they're wrong? Because I lost everything, and I was innocent. The video proved it, but it came too late. The damage was done. Leave a comment. Share your thoughts. If you've witnessed false accusations, speak up, because silence protects the system that destroyed me. Thank you for watching. If this story makes you think about how we handle accusations, share it. Stay vigilant. Demand evidence. And remember that lives are destroyed while we wait for truth. Because I'm living proof. Cleared, exonerated, vindicated, but never restored.